So with Fairfield, why now with a real-time center versus why not 4 years ago? Why not 2 years later? Right? What's the drive now? Is it completely related to the staffing issues, or
No, I think there's several factors. The technology's just changed. Um, Flock, as an example, right? Probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, is when we brought Flock cameras in to our city. And initially, everyone, when we first got them, at least all of the officers and everyone thought, what are these? Because we'd had
yeah,
a competing vendor for a while on a couple of our cars, LPRs, and we never really saw much success with them. We weren't getting many hits with them. So it was kind of what's the point? What are we
yeah,
actually gaining for this, especially for the cost? And then you start to see within the first few weeks how many hits we start getting.
yeah,
Then at the time we were keeping a running log. We have it put out in our briefing log for every time there's a flock hit that's successful, that they find something. And you start seeing this almost daily. You're starting to see stolen vehicles recovered. You're starting to see serious crimes, rapes that just occurred that day being solved, and the suspect found in the vehicle 3, 4, or 5 hours later. All types of different crimes that they're successfully getting that would take a lot more man hours and a lot longer to really solve that crime. Then I think you kind of look, a couple of years ago, even though that was starting, you had things like drones were still kind of new
yeah,
technology. We talked about people accepting them. It wasn't something that was readily accepted. As technology's gotten better, I mean, now we have the option, a couple of years ago, everyone had to manually fly everything. Now you can autonomously fly things. We've changed to where even our major collisions, we're doing all the mapping now with our drones. So there's just a lot of changes and improvements in technology that have brought us here.